Little yug, what's going on, people? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. You might be wondering what's in the cup, huh? Look at that, huh? I think you guys can see the color of that. That's what we're sipping on. What are you guys sipping on? As per usual, welcome back to more esports talk. A discussion sparked by the doc this past weekend, and that's all this is, all right? No hard feelings. I will say a bit of a ballsy statement as to what I think he really is, trying to spark a discussion of the best controller player of all time. Now, what I'm going to ask for all of you guys is to compare this to your own favorite esport. So I'm probably going to draw this from the likes of Counter-Strike, of which he compares Aydan to potentially being the likes of a Karma or a FormaL for the best all-time when it comes time for controller players. Now, I think Doc is well aware that as of right now, you can't put these three in the same category. I think he's trying to allude to the fact of what could be 10 to 15 years from now of what Aydan, he might go down as one of the best controller players of all time, of which I'll say certainly a possibility. I think that a lot of the responses agree with this. If you guys do not know Aydan, I really truly do think he would be signed to another esports organization by now if he was not so focused on building out his own brand and his own image. He was a former Fortnite pro and nuts there, and of course has transitioned, and I think can be clarified and classified as a Warzone pro as well. The kid is nuts. The kid is also super young, and when you compare him to the likes of a FormaL and Karma or the best of the best in your scene, he's just too young to be considered the best of all time. Could he eventually be, though? What do you guys think? As Doc said, I was looking at my trophies and a controversial humble thought came across my bulletproof mullet. Aydan could be the best controller gamer the world has ever seen. I mean, there's me, the Lamborghini, Karma, and FormaL in the conversation, but Aydan is something else. To which Merc does respond. I love Merc's responses on this kind of stuff, usually very well worded, saying Aydan is insanely skilled, but I'll stick my neck out for the other two. It's not even comparable, as FormaL and Karma played against the best competition in the world across multiple titles and were still considered the best. You can't compare the main stage to public players. To which Doc responds saying, I like stirring up the pot. It's always a good conversation to have. To which, of course, Merc's partner in crime, Maven, says, I think Aydan is a beast and easily one of the best Warzone players. With that said, this tweet is insane. You might as well tell me that Huskers is effing Olaf Meister. And for those of you guys who are unaware, Olaf Meister is one of the greats from the Counter-Strike scene, recently returned to FaZe Clan, at least temporarily, and hopefully his future, we'll see what that does pertain to. Now, speaking of this, back to the topic at hand, even I would go on to say, maybe this is the likes of a Shotzi, right? This past weekend for the Esports Awards, which we lost, and I will forever be heartbroken for that. Either way, a nomination was super dope. Shotzi did not lose. He won Console Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year, and rightfully so. You look at a guy like him who comes from the Halo scene and now is nuts in Call of Duty. I would say Shotzi is in the realm of possibilities amidst many Call of Duty pro players we have seen be absolutely nuts. All you FaZe fans out there are well aware of potentially being the greatest of all time. When it comes time for comparing these pro players to what, Merc says as public players as Aydan, it's a tough comparison to make. There are so many nutty controller players out there, but certainly if you want to look at a public streamer and content creator who can also compete in separate esports and do very, very well, Aydan is one of very few in his position. But can you compare that to a pro player? I don't freaking know. I didn't expect Doc to tweet this out this weekend. So, hey, we're a talk show, right? What do you guys think about Doc's post? It does, I think he reigns it pretty perfectly. It brings a great discussion point, and that's why I really love having this talk show. I can simply ask you guys, one, who do you think are the best controller players of all time? And two, how do you bring Aydan into that discussion? Is that a fair discussion to have? Is that a fair comparison? Let's come back 10 to 15 years from now, all right? All of you guys will be old. I'll be 55, and we'll talk about this again, huh? How's that sound? Until next time, drink your wa, drink your ka, or whatever in your cup. Stay hydrated. I'll see you back here sometime soon. Take care, folks.